Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing safe and sound. Welcome to my channel DEVOPS-TECHSTACK. In this video, I will be sharing you information about the repository and package management in the Linux-based systems. As you all know, the software installation is a vital part while working on any operating system. Installing applications on Windows operating system is very straightforward and you just need to double click on the executable file and follow the subsequent prompts and that's all. But on Unix and Linux-based system, it's a totally a different game. How is it different than Windows? How to configure repositories? All these things we will be discussing in the today's video. So the agenda for today's video is what are software repositories, what are package manager and packages in Linux, and how we do package management on the Ubuntu and CentOS operating system. Let's quickly start with the very first agenda for the today's video, that is what are software repositories. So software repositories are basically a centralized storage location from where the Linux system retrieves, install and update the software applications. These repositories contains a specially compiled packages in accordance with the OS distributions and versions. All these things we will practically see in the demo part, where we will be creating a Ubuntu or CentOS based operating system machines in the AWS cloud, and we will install the packages on top of that particular machines. Now let's discuss what are the package managers and package in Linux. Package Manager is actually a tool which enables a Linux user to download, install, or upgrade software in an automated manner. They play a very crucial role in Linux software management. They keep track of all the software installed on your system and notify you whenever a new update or upgrade is available for an application or for the operating system itself. All Linux distributions like Ubuntu or CentOS will have their own package manager tools. Now, what is a package? Package is actually contain all the necessary files, metadata, and instructions to implement a software application on a system. Here I have mentioned one example also to understand all this terminology in detail. For example, consider coffee as a package. So the entire coffee package will have the instruction manual on how to prepare coffee. Secondly, it will have metadata such as milk, coffee powder, and sugar. All these things together make a package. Also, coffee vending machine is like a package manager tool which allow to prepare the package. So in short, with this example, I am trying to demonstrate about the package and package manager in Linux. Consider all the instructions related to preparing the coffee as a package, and how to prepare the coffee. You have a coffee vending machine and that comes under the package manager tool. Now let's discuss about the package management in Ubuntu Linux. In short, how to configure software repositories on a Ubuntu system. The place to configure software repositories on all Debian-based operating system like Ubuntu is either in etc apt source.list file or /etc/apt/sources.list.d directory. The name of the file must end with the .list extension. Now we will see all these things practically by creating a machine. As I have shown in the previous video also how to create a EC2 machine, I will do the same steps again. Click on launch instance. Here you can give the name of the machine, Ubuntu demo. Then here you need to just change the OS image to Ubuntu. After that, I am selecting the t2.micro instance type. Again, I will select the same key pair which I had created the last time, devops-demo.test. And finally click on launch instance. Once the machine is up and running, we will connect to this machine using SSH and we will run all the commands related to the package management. Currently, the status for this machine is in pending. Let's wait for this to be in the running state. Now, as the machine is up and running, select this particular machine, click on connect. To connect with this particular Ubuntu machine, I just need to copy this particular command as I have shown already in the previous lectures also. Now you just need to paste it over here. Click enter. Type yes. And now as you can see, you are inside this particular machine which we have just launched in the AWS cloud. I will clear the screen. The very first thing is how to verify whether it is a Ubuntu based machine or not. For that, you have a file that is inside the etc folder, etc os-release. Cat is used to view the content of a particular file. Inside the etc directory, we have a os release file. Inside that, I'm seeing the content of that particular file. Here you can see that it is Ubuntu 22.04 version. Ubuntu version is 22.04. Now, as I shown in the PPT, that all the package repositories will be placed in this particular path. Again, how to view the content? cat/etc apt/source.list file. Okay. As you can see over here, these are the few of the repositories which are by default available in the Ubuntu based system. You don't need to go to a third party and install these particular software. Instead, they are already available whenever you will boot up the Ubuntu system for the first time. Let's get back to the PPT again. Now, what I am showing here is that any Ubuntu based system has 4 types of repositories. What are they? They are the main, universe, restricted, multiverse. These are the type of the repositories which are available with the Debian based operating system. What do you mean by main repositories? It is actually the officially supported software, free and open source. These are officially supported by a Debian based operating system. It is freely available and anybody can use it. There is no license required for this particular softwares. The next is Universe. Universe are the softwares which are community maintained. These are not officially supported by the Debian based operating system. Third is the restricted. These are the supported software that is not available under a completely free license. Whoever are using these particular software, they need to pay for the license usage. Okay. The next is the multiverse. These are the software which are restricted by the copyright or legal issues. These are the 4 types of repositories available with the Debian based operating system by default. Now, as you can see in this particular content, you will be seeing universe, then you will see multiverse, then you will see main. All these repositories are available. We will understand one of this particular repository in detail. Let's understand a use case that in the entire source.list file, I just want to see only those lines which are having main string in that particular line. How to view that? You need to run the same command. After that, you need to give a pipeline symbol. That output of this left side will be the input to the right side. What I'm writing in the right side? Grep. Grep is used to get a particular string in the entire content. With what I want to grep? With just the main. Means I want to just view the main repositories. Then hit enter. You can see that these many lines are available which are having the main string available in that particular line. Let's understand any one of them in detail with this particular command. Okay. Paste over here. Control C. This entire line, what it is denoting is, the first thing is deb. What is this? This actually denotes that this repository contains binary or precompiled packages. In short, this is the package name. The next is the URL, Uniform Resource Locator. In this case, the location on the internet where this particular package is available. Just copy this particular line and paste it over in the internet. And you will see that all these precompiled packages are available in this location on the internet, and Debian based operating system has automatically configured all those details in this particular file, that is source.list. The next is the release name or version of your distribution. For that, we have the multiple sections or the components, what we just discussed, what are type of the repositories available in the Ubuntu based system, and these are just the repositories name. It can be multiple separated by the comma. All those things which I just discussed practically, all those things are explained over here in this PPT also. It's the same thing. The very first thing denotes that this repo contains the binaries or precompiled packages. This is the location on the internet. Then this is the release name or the version. And the next is the section names or the components. Now let's say you need to configure a custom repositories on Ubuntu. In order to configure custom repositories for the applications which are natively not available with the Ubuntu's official repositories, what we discussed just now, so what steps we need to follow in that case, we will see that particular part. Let's say we want to add Jenkins repositories to our Linux system. So by default, Debian-based operating system don't have the Jenkins official repositories configured into the machine by default. We need to configure the packages for the Linux separately. Now let's see how to do that. Very first thing is we will try to install Jenkins. How to install any particular software in Ubuntu system? For that we have a package manager tool. What is that? apt-get. apt-get install Jenkins. For now, we are getting the message like, are you logged in as a root user? Currently, we are not. We are logged in as a Ubuntu user. First, we need to log in as a root user. For that, we have a command sudo su for super user, then root. Now, as you can see, we are logged in as a root user. Again, you just need to copy this command and try to run it. As you can see, we are getting the message that we are unable to locate the package Jenkins. So you need to configure this package separately. How to do that? Very first step is to import the public key used by the package management system. We will copy this particular command and paste it over here. This command is not doing anything much. It is just importing the public key which are being used by the package management system for the Jenkins, and it is adding to the apt key. Now in the next step, we need to add the repositories with add-apt repository command. This repository will be appended to the source.list file. As we have seen previously, Jenkins is not coming by default in a Debian-based operating system. We need to add it manually. How to add it? You just need to run this command. Copy this, hit enter. In short, what this command is doing, it will add this particular line in the source.list file. It's the same thing what we discussed just now. It is the location on the internet where Jenkins package is available. It is available under the package of the Debian-based operating system. Add apt-repository is just adding this particular line in the source.list file. Once this command is successfully executed, what is the next step? After that, we just need to update the repositories. For this, we need to run the apt-get update command, which will reload the database for all the local packages on all the repositories. Just copy this command, paste it over here. Once the update is successfully done, we finally will try to install the Jenkins package. Copy this command, run over here. As you can see, now we are not getting that particular message that Jenkins package is not available, and instead this package is available and it is trying to run this. For now, it is not able to start the Jenkins service because for Jenkins to be up and running, we need to have the Java as the prerequisite installed on the machine, but we haven't done that. But Jenkins is successfully installed in this particular machine after locating the packages. Now let's discuss what all package manager tools are available on Ubuntu. We have three types of major package manager tools which are available on a Ubuntu based systems. Those are apt-get, then dpkg. In this video, we have used apt-get. It is a CLI tool for handling packages using the apt library. Again, apt is a subset of the apt-get package manager tool. Again, we have one more dpkg, which is a tool to install, build, remove, and manage the Debian packages from a .deb file. But we have done manually using the apt-get package manager tool. Next thing is how to use the apt-get package manager tool, the same way how we have done apt-get install, then the package name. Again, if we want to remove the Jenkins package, then we can write apt-get remove Jenkins. I hope now you have got the idea on how to configure software repositories on a Ubuntu-based operating system. Similar way, we will configure the same steps in the CentOS-based system also. To understand on a CentOS-based system, we have to first configure or create a CentOS machine. Once your lab is done, make sure you are terminating this particular instance so that you will not be charged for the next time. Just select this particular instance, click on instance state, and then terminate instance. Click on the launch instances. Give some name, CentOS-demo. Then this time you need to select the AMI, which is a CentOS base. Here we can't see. Click on browse more AMIs. Here search for CentOS. As you can see, we have more than 1000 results. Click here and we will select this particular AMI. Continue. Now you can see that we have selected the CentOS AMI. Again, we are creating a t2.micro. Then we need to select the same PEM key which we have just selected, DEVOPS-demo-test. Now click on the launch instance. Wait for the machine to be up and running. Now as the machine is up and running, select this particular machine, click connect. Copy this particular command to connect with this particular machine using SSH. Now as you see, we are connected to this particular CentOS machine. Now how to verify whether it is a CentOS machine or not? For that, again we will check the content of the file inside etc os-release. As you see, this is a CentOS machine having the version of the 7, that is CentOS 7 machine. Now the place to configure software repositories on a CentOS machine is etc yum.repos.d. You just need to go inside this directory. As you can see, I am into this particular directory. Here you will have all the software repositories contents. All these are the repos file. You can cat any one of the repo. And all the package related informations will be found inside the .repo. Whatever files are there inside that, you will have all the package details. Now again the same thing, how to add custom repositories on the CentOS Linux. Let's say here I want to add the custom repositories, that is extra packages for enterprise Linux, which is kind of prerequisite for most of the software installation. Now how to add that particular repository? First you will copy this command. So yum is basically a package manager tools in the CentOS machine. These two commands, what it is doing, it is searching and getting the information about the EPL release packages. Okay. And now the next thing is how to install that particular package. For that, we have the command yum install. Copy this command and again paste it over here. Again, we need to run this particular command with the sudo permissions. Log in as a sudo user. Again, paste that command. And as you can see, now the yum package manager tool is trying to install the EPL release package. I hope now you are clear with the very concepts of the repositories and package management in the Linux. I have showed the practical demo on how it works on the Ubuntu and CentOS machines. Thank you all for supporting and subscribing to this channel. Also, for any of your personal queries, you can connect with me on Telegram and Instagram. Link will be shared in the descriptions. Thank you.